My name's Dave Phillips, Phillips. Recently retired from law enforcement, 32 years in law enforcement, working for a county agency. Ended up second in command of about 260 people, 911 jail, patrol, all that stuff. And as part of that, I got wrapped into underwater investigations like drowning recovery and things like that. And that's how I got initially involved with all the technologies for underwater searching. Now in retirement, I'm working closely with Tom Crossmon of Crossmon Consulting, and I'm an ROV pilot, boat captain, sonar operator, and kind of jack of all trades for Crossmon Consulting.
So you've now met probably, I would say at least half of the Ralph Jean Marie documentary team. So just to start off, I'd like you to just kind of give me an overview of what you showed the team yesterday. I know you were basically doing an exploration with the technology that you have, and I'd love to hear more about that.
So the technology that we would be bringing out there would be two small remotely operated vehicles. One is much smaller than the other one. We had the bigger one in the water yesterday, and that's good to a depth of 4,000 feet. The other one that we would be bringing out is good to a depth of 1,000 feet. Both of which have sonar, so if we were in dark water, the sonar can look out and see and find targets for us. Normally if we're looking for a human being, we're looking out at a range of about 60 feet. But of course the ROV flies on its own, so we can fly it out and do patterns to search an area to make sure there's nothing there, and then move to the next area. It has underwater positioning as well, so we can actually have that fly patterns on its own autonomously, and then it'll also do station keeping. So if we find a target, we just let go of the controller and it'll keep us on that station. So in the event that we're searching and we find something of interest, we can just let go of the controller, bring law enforcement in, they can view it underwater before it's ever touched. They then can make the determination on whether they want us to bring it up or attach something to bring it up, and let them call the shots.
Okay, so back to what you were saying about bringing it up. So it has some kind of an arm?
It does.
That drops down, and how far can the arm drop down?
Well, it's attached to the ROV, so we would just bring the ROV to...
Oh, like a little submarine goes down there and...
Correct, yep. So the ROV is actually an underwater submarine.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So I also read that it can pick up like about 20, 22, 25 pounds.
28 pounds, I think, yeah. So, and if our target is heavier than that, what we would do is we would attach another line to our target and then lift it with that. So if we have to winch something with a cable, not a problem. So yeah, we can adjust the pitch of the ROV, nose down, nose up, or side to side. So if we're having trouble grabbing a hold of something, we can actually drop the nose of the ROV down, pitch it down to get a hold of it, and then bring it up.
Or I read something about you can like look under things maybe?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yep, so if there was maybe a structure under that we could get under it, look up, and the camera also tilts up and down as well.
It sounds like there's almost nothing it can't do.
Yeah, it does a lot. So, for $260,000, it was well worth the investment for what we do, especially for cases like this.
We put the technology in the water, and we actually found a sunken boat, and it's like the bug bit. And after that, we knew that technology for underwater search and recovery would just be huge. We had an incident where we had divers go into the ice with brand new dry suits, but there was a sunken vehicle with a deceased person in it. They came up, they were coated with motor oil and gasoline, and we're thinking there's got to be a better way, a safer way to do this. So after 9/11, our agency was able to acquire its first ROV, and we had like immediate success with that. So by using side scan sonar for wide area, we knew that we needed a tight tool for underwater truthing of targets, and that's where the ROVs came into play. And then Tom and his wife, they've managed to accrue just a ton of equipment. And so I'm fortunate.
How do you think you can help the community in Barrie to find Ralph Jean Marie if he is in fact in the quarry?
If he's in the quarry and there are good leads for us to search that have not been able to been followed up on because of the depth, we absolutely can get to those depths and search effectively for law enforcement.